All right, well, it's LaserCat here in the booth. You'll have to trust me. You can't see me. And I have to trust that this is actually working. A little bit of a scramble here for Week 2, Quarantine Tour number 2. We're going to start you off with a feed-in round here. Got 12 players this afternoon, starting with an opening round matchup here between Don Mojica, currently number 1 in the standings, going up against ATX Robert Tanaka. There on the right side of your screen. Real quick, let's take a look at where these standings are. Usually we'd have a beautiful photo of or video of me here, but maybe we can do that. Let's see. Especially for this very special new let's see, is it media source? No. For the special new little setup we have here, why can't I just find a video camera? There we go, video capture device. There we are. Here we are in Tim's backyard, ready to bring you this qTour. I'll move this back so we can keep some distance too here.
Cool.
Doing the broadcasting outside here, staying safe, staying clean here. So, standings, we've got them. Adon here we see playing. We'll bring you back to the board in that number 1 spot. GR is also playing today. Duncan is playing today. Robert is playing today. Adrian is playing today. Josh is not. Aziz is. We'll have some activity here on the leaderboard for sure as we keep this going. So, like I've been saying, prizes here for... we'll do a raffle for the first 4 events. So every qTour event of the first 4 that you register for, you'll earn a drawing for a raffle for a set of the Darts Referees custom darts. I don't think he's selling them just yet, but in the next week or so, those will become available for sale, and I will be giving one to a winner, for someone who has played the first 4 qTour events. While I'm saying that, I decided it's probably a good idea to pull up the old YouTube studio to see if, in fact, we're talking to anyone at all right now. And to be honest, I just don't know. 50-50. We're on the Wi-Fi here. Seems to be stable. Hey, look at that, live. If you're in the chat, we're coming in soon. King Raj there, hello. Sorry you couldn't join us today. Another unfortunate call into work. I know how it goes. Just kidding, I don't, but I empathize. All right, so we're getting settled in here. Got the views up. You can kind of see these boards. It's not the prettiest view, but it'll work in a pinch. Good darts there to set up the 152 after 8 visits to the board. Isn't that what you were going to say, Tim?
Yeah, I had that math right on. Just a second behind.
Oh, and all of a sudden I realized that the player cameras sound awesome now. So let's go ahead and bring in the board cams. I don't know what happened. There was this absolutely insufferable like background humming or something coming in.
16.
Like they were doing jet engine tests beside one of these players' cameras during the warm-up. But hey, this is sounded pretty slick to me.
It's clean.
What is it? 17, 20, 32, 34.
So looking for tops here, Don, for the opening hole to throw.
Third
And he
card.
finds it there.
Thank you, bud.
Tim, early impressions of the match?
It's a quick start.
He'll be here all week, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
week. Full of words and thoughts this morning. This afternoon.
Not the best morning for either Tim or I here so far. We've both been in better condition, physically and mentally. But we're going to get it done.
100. Thank you.
Nice ton there from Adon. Putting in early work on the board. Robert not putting much
41.
pressure on with those three. I should have brought up a bracket view here. I can probably still manage to assemble one. So
43.
y'all can see exactly where we're at in this tournament.
I can't do it. 92.
Good shot. No. 81. Good shot.
Thanks.
Ah. 80.
So I'm just trying to pull up a bracket view.
37.
So y'all can see where we are at in this thing. I think it's going to work out pretty well here. Going to work out pretty well indeed.
40.
All right, while the checkout's on, I will hide that. Oh, it wasn't actually shown. Wow. Oh, that might be on. That might be double 16 here for Don. Oh, finds itself a little bit low, but a great effort from 112. Pressure definitely on this 132, and it's not going to go from Robert finding the single 20 there with the first one. All over the place there with that third dart going high off the board above that double 20. So wait for Adon to possibly check this out and then show the bracket. Oh, that lamenting sound sounds like that might have been a single 7.
8.
Oh, nope, just a miss. Just a dart that got deflected back outside the ring. So Robert here for a chance from 76. Wanted treble 12 for double 18.
20.
Still not able to get a shot at a double here. Adon looking for double 12 to go up a break. Just outside again with those first two, and does find finally the hole there. Bunch of missed doubles there early, but ends up being forgiven here. Let's check out this bracket. So here's where we're at. So we have this, so toward the middle of the bracket here, this Adon Robert match. You can see all these other matches that are in progress here, the highlighted ones, as we have some of the other matches awaiting the buys. So, so that Duncan Elston and Kevin Stafford match, that'll be next up here on the broadcast as soon as Adon and Robert are wrapped up. So we'll take a small break in between these matches to get that one set up, and we'll be well on our way.
100. Thank you.
City League's first broadcasting partner, Shelby the Blabfoot, just showed up. Welcome to the party.
43.
She says hello. I don't know if the microphone filtered it out from the background noise.
100. Thank you.
Let's see if our YouTube stream is still going here.
30.
Oh, Congraw in the chat. Good early evening, Congraw. King Raj wondering if I'm following the champ through the tournament. No, trying to spread out across the bracket here.
59.
Really want to go all over the place with these matches and try to, optimize for chances of folks getting on stream. A
Breakfast.
little 26 there from Robert is not going to put pressure on Adon here.
80.
Let's pull up some match stats. Oh, that I haven't placed correctly yet.
68.
Okay, well, I'll have to fix this one for the next tournament. Anyway, there are the averages. You can see them from now on. Maybe I will just talk about them. So 56 for Don, 47.7 for Robert.
60.
Not great throwing here, I'd say so far. 33 dart leg followed by a 27 dart break. Looking to right that here, sitting on 42 after 6 visits. Adon.
45.
Oh, misses the 10-6 split into the 15-27 remaining. It's either 3 for double 12 or 11 for double 8. Maybe 3, since his last checkout was on that double 12. Could be feeling it. It is 3 for double 12. And you heard it before you saw it. As we all know, sound
85.
moves faster than light. Here for your daily physics lesson. She'll be asking if Lori's playing or if Lori's coming. If you're hearing us, Lori, we hope you're okay. Missed you in check-in. But hope you can join us afterwards. I know
Well,
Mike Gilligan is planning to come by with an Aki with a board after the tournament.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'm gonna go back because I was like in the middle of doing bread stuff.
Okay.
Be here.
Back to the bread she goes. Baking the breads, kneading the doughs. Shelby Blabfoot. Could you bring me that water?
first star.
Good dark, man.
All right. Fewer darts here. 25 is definitely the direction that Adon is trying to go here.
You too, man. 2 up.
11.
Haha. 44.
So elsewhere around the bracket, you've got Aziz up 3-0 there. You see over Maj. Gilligan early 2-0 lead over Adrian Moreno. GR jumping off to a 2-0 victory over Josh. Oh, who I just said was not playing today, but I guess he is. That's the beauty of running these tournaments with Darts Atlas is you don't even need to know who's playing. You don't need to care. You just set the things up and they check in, and then the bracket gets generated, and just who knows? Who knows?
Good shot.
Thanks.
King Raj standing at Don, saying he's a champion.
28.
If anyone cares to update us on the results of the Masters from this morning, I'm happy to hear it. I did not tune in for a single throw. Was just busy recovering from last night.
60.
$95.
Nice.
First start was
Thank you.
quite nice, sitting right in the middle of that treble bed. A little bit errant off to the left with the second. So going to have to be 2 trebles for Adon to get in a checkout range here.
77.
But that 77 will definitely
Thanks.
put Robert in a potentially decent chance to hold this leg.
60.
Ah, 43.
Oh, come on, dude. 24.
The sheepish 24 there opens the door for Tanaka.
75.
Good shot.
Thanks.
See, Tim, this is where you need to come in handy and like think of some funny, witty thing that just says like he's Tanaka gonna do something, and then
100.
Yeah.
Got it. I like it. It's not gonna get it.
$98 remains here.
25.
Oh, that was all 5s. I thought one of those was the single 20. I was wrong. Treble 19 would leave double 16. Wow, or just don't be math aware. You knew it was going to happen.
59.
89 remaining. Goes for 20s. You can't make this stuff up. Kids, learn your maths. Ooh, all right, Congar coming in with some Masters updates. Yeah. Okay. Wow, the ferret. There's
32.
always room, isn't there? Poor Chizzy. Yeah, no surprise for the Iceman there. A bit of surprise with Merv and Asp. I mean, was
Man.
Merv playing some more Lights Out Mervyn King? Or was Asp just not getting the job done? Meanwhile, Don missing some more darts at tops. Doubling has not favored him so far this match, and this might be it, as we are just playing best of 7 here.
It does happen once in a while.
So yeah,
The math, I wasn't ready
so
for
that
it.
leaves 24. The 42
you
scored.
did it,
Looking for that double 12 now to put a leg on the board. And he nails it. Welcome to the game,
Come on,
Robert.
that's what I'm talking about.
3-1.
Two
Needs to go
darts.
3 more
Two
on the
darts.
trot. Let's take a
Damn.
look around the league again.
Good shot, buddy.
So
Good
we see
shot.
Aziz there taking
Thanks,
that early victory against Mike Majouet.
Shoot well.
Aziz will be playing the winner of this one.
Do it now.
Meanwhile, GR and Mike still looking to go clean sheets in their current matchups. We'll see how that goes for them.
30.
They kind of pop this up one more time as that Shane, Neiman, Matt, or Duncan Kevin is what we'll be broadcasting coming up right after this one. Let me make sure those players are hip to that as well.
$45.
Let's see, who did I just say was casting? Duncan
Let's see,
and
72, 92.
Good shot, bud.
Kevin, right.
Ooh, nice. 15.
Kind of like your temperature outside. What is it?
So Don letting off the gas a little bit here. Just 90 scored through 3 visits to the board. 30 average on the first 9. Not good, Bobby. Quick little score correction there from Robert.
41.
I had to correct mine. I had 32 last time.
Oh, you good, man? No problem.
Oh, this pace kind of slowing down. These players not seeming too intent on getting over this line.
44.
Maybe that's just me. I'm not quite the social dart player as these players are. You'll never hear me saying good darts during the middle of the match.
62.
Well, if I threw them, I'll say it, but not about my opponents.
42, 42, 44.
$85.
That's more like it. Well, I was going to say just needed one treble here, Robert, to get in checkout range, but
The other side at 14.
not with that sort of start. Ooh, there's a treble from Adon.
$121.
Nice third dart.
Thank you, man.
$14. See a trend here.
So 82 remaining here for Adon. One of the 60s again. I don't advocate it.
60.
I think we've been in this position before. Adon for the match, 42. It's got to find the 6-10 split, not the 15. Mine's a 10. How about the double 16? A little bit outside. Goldilocks.
Third dart.
Yes!
Good darts, man.
Game shot in the match there to Adon.
Hey, warm up out of the way. You go play the serious people.
And all right, let's see. We have we got this booth view here. I'm gonna hang up this call, and I'm just gonna confuse myself if I keep on listening to it. All right, so we got our next match coming up. We're gonna take a quick break. If I can figure out how to put some music on here. Let's try this. Shuffle it. And we're off. All right, we are coming back. Turn off that music. Got this next matchup about to get on for you. I believe the players can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and bring in their match. I'm going to bring in their audio into my ears, and if they are ready, they can go ahead and get it going, guys. Shoot it well. Game on. Yep. You're sounding good. Y'all are ready to go. All right, let's take that camera view, the dual player view,
Outside.
player cam, player boards. Oh my gosh, words. frazzled today. But
Outside.
again, despite some early hiccups, could be going a lot worse. Could be going a lot worse here.
It's outside. All right, shoot well, man.
So finally getting
Good
back
well,
to the
man.
chat here. A bunch of good games in there for Adon, who will be moving on to play Aziz. Indeed. Oh, that should be an absolute banger of a matchup. The winner going on to face the winner of this one. Meanwhile, Shane and Neiman getting underway in the top part of the quarterfinal, and GR and Mike will be getting it going anytime now as well. I suspect for this next round, we'll move back up to the top of the bracket, get that first semifinal match broadcast for y'all.
45.
But first, it's this quarterfinal. Duncan Elston playing out of, I believe, Richmond, Virginia. Kevin Stafford out of Austin, Texas.
21.
Duncan's one of the players that joins us from the FO Dart League, the FODL,
60.
where he is affectionately known as the Fireman. And that's not a joke. He works at a fire station. I think he is a fireman. I myself am actually not a cat with lasers. So for me, laser cat is actually not like a literal thing. A lot of people, I think, don't realize that. Oh, more real quality audio signals from these players here. I'm about it.
26.
Let's see, Tim, you let me know how your ear levels are.
Yeah, I could turn it down just
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Uh,
I know you're not here.
a little bit less, lower. Perfect.
Maybe one of these days we'll have like a nice panel of switches and dials and levers, and we can
45.
get all fancy with it. But for
And
now,
like a turntable.
yeah, right. For now, we'll take our little OBS sliders and my little splitter with the volume wheel.
Yeah.
55.
Nine.
6 starts at the 119 at least for Kevin. Shaves off the 19 first go. And then goes right back to the 99.
39.
Unfortunately, with that 1 on the second dart. So 80, a comfortable 80, but not the visit he wanted. Yeah, so far I'm getting qTour going today. let's see, how bad did this go? Well, so first, of course, we introduced the whole new registration and check-in paradigm with Darts Atlas and Slack integration. So that's always fun, just to kind of stumble through that kind of initial migration and learning process for folks.
100.
For somebody just so unfamiliar. But we got over that, made sure everyone who was up and ready to play was in. So
Nice
that's
shot.
fine. But in setting up the booth here, ooh, good dart there from Kevin. Quick break a throw. So getting all this stuff set up, I realized I left power cords. My MacBook brick wasn't delivering any signal to my display or to the internet, to my Ethernet port. That thing's totally useless, so we're having to watch this on my small little MacBook screen instead of the 23-inch monitor that I brought over to Tim's backyard to use for that reason. The whole panel is just dead. I don't know what's going on. I haven't reinstalled my plugins for OBS to make all the scene switching really easy. So I'm sitting here manually updating URLs and stuff between matches. But it just makes me motivated to put in the work and get this stuff tidied up for
45.
not next weekend, but 2 weeks from now, when we will resume with qTour number 3. Number 3 of 22.
$81.
So if you're just tuning in or are unfamiliar otherwise with the Quarantine Tour, this is a 22 event tournament series
Done.
played by players all over the world. Single elimination, earning points kind of like Q School on an order of merit throughout the season. So you earn a point for every match you play, and the tournament winner gets a 2-point bonus. At the end of 22 events, we'll have a playoff for the top 8 players who will be invited to play for a prize package that has yet to be determined. What has been
52.
determined, however, is that after qTour number 4, I'll be raffling off a free set of the Dart Referees custom darts, 90% tungsten there. I want to say it's 21 and 23 grams available, but it'll be whatever it will be. Going to one randomly drawn winner selected from the registrations for the first
76.
4 qTours. So again, that raffle will be held just after qTour number 4, right here on the City League YouTube channel.
41.
City League Darts, the least relevant channel you and everybody you
41.
know don't really care about.
What are we at right now for viewers, active viewers?
It's 16,000.
16,000.
16,000.
That's average Saturday, Sunday performance
Just
here.
yeah, just average Sunday. Well, a little bit of boost because there's no NFL on. You see, normally it's around 10,000.
42.
Oh, okay. So, Congra, are you correcting me that it's only 22? The Dart Referee starts only come in 22? There is a screen where I can actually see real-time live viewers. I just don't feel like pulling it up.
Yeah.
I would guess maybe 8 to 10 concurrents right now.
All right.
Interesting. Only 22s. Well,
62, I believe. Yeah.
I dig it. I wonder if that's just a production decision, like it's just cheaper to kind of produce it in the one dart,
43.
or I wonder if we got some audio coming in loud through the background there.
I had literally the exact same thing come on and start playing, so you're good.
Great. So hopefully we're able to avoid any copyright infringement issues there with a brief 2 seconds of
Third.
a licensed song that stuck on there. Meanwhile, Fireman, putting out Kevin's fire. Tim, come on. What you need to roll with some of these puns here. I'm trying to set it up. Dying here. So break back. So back on throw here with 2 breaks. How will the trend continue? Let's look at dart counts here. I'm actually curious.
40.
Oh, that's not the right match. that is, though. Wow. All right. 25 and 24s to get us started
96.
here. Okay. I'll take that. So, Tim, in darts, I'm trying to think of an analogy here. So, in case y'all couldn't tell, Tim is not a dart player by profession yet. So, the big thing in darts is the number of
60.
visits to the board, to the aki, it's called the throwing line. How many times you need a turn to take out the 501.
Mm-hmm.
And that answer really determines kind of how good you are competitively. If you're a pro, you need 3 to 5 visits pretty much every time, so 9 to 15 darts.
40.
At our level, 8 visits is pretty decent. 24 darts, or 22, 23, 24 darts on that 8th visit. So that's why we focus on that a lot here, in kind of assessing how folks are doing, the pace of the game.
Yep.
Largely, you're kind of looking at the quality of the match is just going to be determined by those numbers there, the dart counts and visit counts. Of course, in the end, there's just one number that matters, and that's
26.
the 4 on the scoreboard that says you've won the 4th and final leg of the match.
43.
And what's the fewest amount of darts it takes to win?
A 9-dart leg is the hole-in-one,
Yeah.
but much harder.
85.
You think it's harder than a hole in one?
Oh yeah, because you got to do it 9 times.
Okay.
I mean, so doing it once, right? Throwing 1 perfect dart, not harder than a hole-in-one.
26.
Yeah.
Or 9 perfect darts,
Yeah.
much harder. To an extent with the hole-in-one, you can play a law of large numbers games, right? Like if you're decent enough and you put enough balls at the target,
Yeah.
it's gonna drop.
Yeah. You could probably get a hole in one with like maybe 300 or 400 shots
Right.
if you're just gonna sit there all day and knock balls at it.
Yep.
You'd probably eventually get one.
Yep.
But
100.
I guess this 9-shot hole in one, could take like a lifetime of doing that.
Yep. So 2 high above this double 18, 3 high above this double 18. So the fireman with a chance here. Duncan looking for 98, looking for 78. Treble 18 would leave double 12. Or just don't bother with the math and try to set up the double 9. Anyway, 18 would leave tops. He wanted it
43.
and found the treble 1 instead. 3 more at double 18 should he need them. Kevin Stafford getting over the line there.
Nice.
Breaky, break is what we say. What do we say to the god of breaks? Yes, today. Tidy 26 there,
77.
which really should have been more like a 24 or 22 with all those misses.
Third.
I had to correct my score of 78.
Oh, you're good.
While we're so early in this one, let's check out how the rest of our folks are doing around the tournaments. So Neiman we see getting through there. A 4-1 victory over Shane.
20.
Meanwhile, GR up early over Mike. With Don over Aziz, and here just a back and forth battle between Kevin and Duncan. Ooh, good visit there from Kevin. So we'll see what he goes here. I suspect he's just going to go for some 20s, but he really needs a 58 to set up the 170, though with back on 354. I'd forgive him for not necessarily playing into the big fish setup. Doesn't matter, though, with that
23.
second dart finding the double 2. You hear the frustration in Kevin's voice saying, geez, lamenting that throw. Wishes he could take that one back.
29.
$95.
Good visit there for Kevin. Putting on the pressure.
57.
Trying to secure the first hole to throw in the match so far. What a time it would be to do it.
Oh, okay. 5.
This best of 7 format isn't exactly a shootout, but it's not much longer.
45.
He's 40 left, 47, 63. Oh. Hang on. Yeah.
All right, Kevin trying to clean up this tops here. And no, he doesn't. Wow.
They're dark.
Really?
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, wow, I really had to go and squint at that first one to tell that it was just low of that double 20 bed, but great job on Kevin for finding his way back around to that double 5 to take that hold. So good position for him here. Needs 1 out of the next 3 legs to move on to the semifinal match.
24.
Another photo fan in the chat, Patrick Grismore, repat saying Lego Fireman. Unless he's trying to search for like Lego kits and mistakenly put his text in the YouTube chat box instead of like the Google. If you're looking for like Fireman Legos, I guess eBay would probably have some, but we don't have any here.
26.
I assume you don't have any here, Tim.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
You sold an Apple display the other day.
I did.
No Legos behind that.
No Legos. What did I learn? I heard that those like Tinker logs.
Lincoln Logs or whatever.
Yeah. I saw
67.
those being sold the other day, and I guess like we used to ship the wood from the U.S. to
Right.
China to get made into Lincoln logs
Right.
and then bringing them back here. And the guy at the counter was happy to tell me that these Lincoln logs are now made in America and that we don't ship the wood there. He was mighty proud. It's like
About time.
about
About time.
mm.
100.
Duncan maybe fixing for a break back here, but that ton from Kevin will make that a bit more difficult.
43.
$60.
50.
Well, it looked like 3 well-thrown darts. Just not quite finding their intended target here. Oh, no.
27.
Oh, no. The checkdowns from Kevin have been leaving something to be desired.
60.
He is certainly not happy with some of those big misses. So 1-3-2. We'll see how it
Oh my
goes.
gosh, Kevin.
Off the board is the choice. I think even Tim here knows that you don't want to throw your first dart off the board in that situation.
I totally couldn't hear the first part of what you said. For some. Maybe I should keep
Uh,
one
Yeah,
of
these
off.
ears are pretty tough.
Yeah.
Triple 18 would leave double thereof. Now a triple 18 would leave double 16.
40.
Doable 118 here for Duncan.
Mm.
I
21.
don't know what the thinking was moving down to 19s with one scored there, but
Come on, Kevin.
you
Seriously.
can go your own way in Quarantine League.
Oh my gosh.
Unable to find the bullseye with that third
that's
there, Kevin, to
31.
salvage the 68. Some more questionable targeting there from Duncan. I'm just kind of sitting here scratching my head. I hope Criminal isn't in the chat.
Come on, seriously. Bust.
18's in. How about double top? For another
38.
leg on the board, not going to happen. So Kevin here for the match. Figure it's well, it was 17 for double 10. I think it turned into 3 for double 17. Oh no, it was a 17.
17.
But the double 10 is missing. Fireman for the steal. Up to double 5. Down to double 5. Back to the throw in Samoan. Double 10, no. Double 10, no. I don't. Is that in a. It was a double 6, and then the double 4 went outside. Kevin not getting through the door here. But the fireman can't punish. In fact, does one worse, leaving himself on a 5. Kevin finally getting
Nice
through the
shot.
door there. Game shot and the match for Kevin, putting him
Nice throwing
into the
with you.
semifinals here
Oh yeah, man. Good shooting with you too.
of qTour number 2. So we'll get our bracket refreshed here. So it'll be Adon and Kevin. Adon, who you saw in match number 1 if you were tuned in early, going up against Neiman Hasida, playing out of Haifa, Israel, going up against the winner of GR Werner in San Antonio and Mike Gilligan in Austin. And we're going to go mute here for a little bit, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Maybe more than just a few minutes, depending on how long GR and Mike take. Anyway, we'll be back with that semifinal matchup at the top of the bracket in just a few minutes. can eke his way here, coming from behind into the semifinals, or if GR will close it out here with the advantage of the throw. Once these folks are done, we'll get going with the semifinal between Neiman and the winner of this one. Stay tuned.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Good.
All right. I'm going to mute myself on the call, and at your convenience, y'all, game on. Shoot it well.
Ready to go, Nina?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Here we
okay.
go.
All right,
Semi-final.
man. We'll have a good one.
Got the other one, I think, already underway
Yeah.
between Kevin Stafford and Adon Mojica. And here we are rounding up the top part of our bracket here in qTour number 2, semi-final. Winner to advance to the championship to play for a
100.
2-point bonus on that all Order of Merit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who else?
GR wasting no time. Putting in work, slamming in that ton right off the bat. All right. But that will not be intimidating to Neiman, who is quite
45.
accustomed to playing a very high caliber of opponent. So this should be pretty exciting.
100.
I gotta say, I've been consistently impressed with the AV quality from all of our players throughout here. We've had like stable cameras, consistent feeds, no jumping of like the resolution or anything.
Nope.
The audio, right, just like before Robert, you know, during Robert's warm-up, there was like some weird funkiness or whatever. But then before I even realized it, it completely cleaned itself up. Like,
Yeah, 16.
within the first few throws.
Yep.
I'll tell you, that was
60.
not the situation at the beginning of quarantine. I'll tell you, in March and April, it was a rough time getting these stable setups. Lots of documentation, lots of experimentation with folks. And I think we've all gotten to a pretty good place with it.
85.
And as you see, only good camera angles here in qTour and Q League. I was just reading on Twitter about a player in the GDL, the Graded Darts League out of the UK, a league that inspires us a
83.
bit here with what we're doing.
That's
Dude goes in for a match, is supposed to have like a league match, and his opponent's board is apparently like in another time zone from the camera. So this is like a common thing. Tim's looking at me with like these like inquisitive eyes, like shifty eyes, like what? So players will play online with
16?
their camera like as far away from the board as like that camera is from us, and so it's like 5 times as far as what these players are working at. So you just can't see, right? I mean, you see even me, I'm like leaning in, like squinting on a full monitor to try to see like, oh, wait, Kevin's double 20 didn't go in, right? Like I can barely see that, and these are all good setups. So so this guy asked him like, hey man, like I can't play this match if you're not gonna have this thing closer up.
Yeah.
Again, like standard policy, like it's well understood. If you play online and you have this like you need to impose
45.
this trust, then like just put the board where it should be. And his opponent just refused to do it. So like what a bunch of nonsense. Can you believe like still dealing with that stuff here in 2021 after what we've been through last year?
41.
That's ridiculous.
That was just making me think that it would be cool to have some auto zooming technology that follows each dart's
Right.
placement and it like at least maybe there's a quarter in or something like that. But then a quick pop out.
Well, for now we do it manually with spotters,
81.
but ever the evolving technology. So GR, I think he's got a shot at tops here. And he
40.
comes low with it.
54.
So Neiman with a chance for 1-2-5. I suspect he's going bullseye first dart here. To try to shave it to a clean ton, if not 75. Now the big question, if he goes 50, does he go 25-50 or 51-24 from there? Ooh, we'll find out. It's 50, 75 remaining. Does he just try to jam it up? He does. Can he put one more in? The red bit. No, he wanted the exhibition 1-2-5.
70, 75, 79.
What
yeah.
an incredible effort for Neiman. I hope you're clapping along at home.
First
And
start.
punished, merciless
Yeah, good job,
GR.
man.
GR stands for
Bam.
don't miss that second bullseye if you know what's good for you. Strange abbreviation, don't you think?
GR.
It's not what I would have gone with.
100.
Will Tuttle in the chat saying, wow, with a whole bunch of W's. Yeah, he's loving that.
140.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
All right,
that's-
all right. We've got to fight. This is a little bit different pace than the other matches you've been seeing
yeah.
here, Tim. Boy, you've got a stew going.
Oh, 17.
Classic Castor's Curse, of course. We talk about the high quality and send the
97.
bad vibes all the way across the world. to-
Jetliner comes over the top of us.
Right?
Guess it's better than a jet fighter.
Yeah, you'll get those here too, though.
Yeah.
We have a lot of.
When I first moved here, I saw a few, but I haven't seen one lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Blackburn
140.
Airport is a decommissioned Air Force base. Austin Bergstrom Air Force Base.
I did not know that.
Yep. We got a
Something.
jet planes rising. We got a
100.
Bark and Rodney inside. He's mad at one
I
of
did
them.
lock the front door, so he is not muzzled right now, but all the doors are locked.
Well, he's good.
Yeah.
Think even finding a treble 5 with that first. Indeed.
40.
So a chance here, 6 darts for 164 as Neiman is back out of checkout range here. So no need for GR to set up the bullseye shot, though. I certainly would hope he would go for it if given the opportunity. Hope he wouldn't shy away from the chance.
60.
So what I'm talking about here, Tim, is board management, the decisions you make to check out there. So when I say Neiman's on 204, the highest turn you can have to win a leg is 170 because you have to win on the double, right? So triple 20, 50 for the bullseye for that double there is the highest finish you can take. If it runs on 204, you know that their next turn they're not going to win the leg.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
So you have at least that one extra visit there. And so in GR's case, you know, he could have gone with his first 2 darts. He could have scored 114 to lead 50, and then make the decision to shoot for the bullseye, or just throw an easy 10 to set up an easier double for double 20 on his next visit.
Okay.
Similar to like if you're at a golf tournament and you've got some real funky like potential chip shot. And like maybe it's like neck and neck in the leaderboard. You have to decide if it makes sense at that time to like be aggressive and like take the risk of like duffing it and like costing yourself a few strokes, or if it's at the part of the match of the tournament where it's like it's do or die, like this one has to go. So that's kind of the philosophy at play there.
Okay.
73, 81. Yeah.
So pressure on this 60 for GR now, with Neiman setting himself up on top, which is what GR should have been looking for in this dart, and now he will be recovering from that single one, but recovering a little too late.
40.
Neiman now with the chance, an incredibly tidy hole to throw here. Let's go ahead and call this a high-quality affair, shall we?
Yeah, check.
We
Goes
shall.
down.
Well, this is going to be a fun graphic to put up, except that I probably didn't update it correctly. We'll see if I updated this. Did I? I did! All right, 22
45.
darts and 19 dart legs to start off this semifinal. Let's see how the other players are doing. What's up with Adon and Kevin? Ooh, Adon off to a real quick lead. So unless Kevin can turn it around, it will be Adon
What
going
is
up
it?
against the winner of this one in probably about 15 or 20 minutes time. Whoops, no, let's not get rid of the scoreboard. Let's get rid of the bracket.
100.
$60.
$100.
So in case you're wondering
100.
where all of our fancy little broadcast booth insights come from,
$59.
I will pop that up. There we go. Actually, go ahead and bring that up now. So here's the little broadcast booth for broadcasters on Darts Atlas that we've got set up here. So we see just incredible numbers here from Neiman, the 71 average and the 72 first
78.
9. And then, wow, GR's numbers there, just incredibly comparable there as well. one of our many broadcasting tools
100.
for the Darts Atlas power user in you. And by you, of course, I mean me and me alone for now. But I'm trying to inspire the next round of folks to stream their own leagues, run your own stuff. It's easy. It's free.
40.
And it'll make you look like way more of a professional than you are. Like me.
Uh, 37, 57.
So setting up tops there, GR. Again, we're seeing this constantly. These players are getting 6 visits in, 18 darts in, and they're on a checkout. And like a low checkout. Just silly numbers. And they're converting them.
122.
From Neiman. Again, well-timed pressure on this 40. Double 10. And all the way around, leaving 5.
35.
A chance here. You got to figure that big score from Neiman definitely put that pressure on GR. 18 for tops. Four tops. No.
18.
High it goes. No soup for Neiman. Not going to find that one. Will he have another chance at it? He will. GR busts it.
Bust.
Neiman, you gotta like his chances here. Does not strike me as a dart player who steps up to the Aki here in this position with 40 left and lets his opponent get another shot at it.
Yeah, second dart check.
Yeah, I think this is either Neiman, the third or fourth match of Neiman's that I've cast over the last 6 or 9 months or so, and he puts on these shows. He just puts in the scores, puts in the finishing. Doesn't really get flustered when his opponent throws big stuff back at him. Just steady. I mean, you know, we'll have some of those blemishes every now and then, like that 17 we saw after we were, throwing all those accolades on these players. But he'll be in there steady every leg.
26.
I haven't seen GR play as much, but I get pretty much that same impression from him. Big scores will finish it up with. We'll complement it with the finishing. And
43.
he'll cause some problems for you if you're going up against him.
$60.
Rare sight here. GR
Oh,
still in
parrots.
the 400s. 2 point something out with the flock of
Parakeets.
it's Keats. Oh yeah,
84.
there's parakeets out here. Oh yeah. As we're sitting here outside in this beautiful backyard, surrounded by foliage, there's a palm tree
64.
rustling
Yeah.
gently in the breeze.
Surprised we haven't seen any cats wander through.
Yeah, I was just gonna say too, the incessant
There's
evening
an
of dogs has
orange
subsided.
cat that like always comes through here a couple times a day. Something's triggering Rodney.
Maybe it's that
16.
dang cat. Maybe the cat got in through a seam in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the incessant yipping, there it is, right on cue. These microphones are so good they probably block it out. But
24.
we're here in East Austin. You'll get some dog barking.
There's a pack of dogs over there that just loses their mind. For sure, once a day, it sounds like a dog's being like Michael Vick over there. It's awful.
Gerwin Price, the newest spokesperson for the Greyhound UK Greyhound Association. So,
100.
if the late great Bob Barker were here, I'm sure he would say, "Folks, spay and neuter your pets." If Drew
30.
Carey was here, he would say something way funnier and wittier.
I'm sure they race pretty fun things here in Texas. I've heard of the you know,
Tractors.
in California they were racing the dachshunds for a while, and then that became illegal. But I'm sure there's got to be,
Tractors.
yeah, tractor racing.
I think you'll find some supercharged.
Oh,
Yeah.
28.
Neiman, with all the time in the world, electing to use it. Oh, Will Tuttle. We have so Tim is newly residence here in town. I've been trying to get him here for years. To an extent, he's been trying to get him here for years too, but hasn't been quite compelled enough. But we got him here now, and that's what counts.
That's right.
So yeah, trying to show him all that's good. You better believe that the first thing we're doing after we get our vaccinations is going to Little Longhorn Saloon for some CSB. Oh yes, and I don't think I'll tell Tim what that is. He will just experience it. But anyway, pig races from Will.
Ooh,
Pig races.
I'm
30,
into it. I'm into it.
34. Yeah.
So yeah, they were. It's like a pig scramble in Woodside that the town has been trying to get rid of, where they little
41.
kids go and chase pigs down and pick them up.
That sounds interestingly
it's a hell of
on Woodside.
It's a hell of a sight. It's really funny, but
52 for Neiman here, 12 or 20. Oh gosh, and that's why I like to go 12s, not 20s, because that was almost a bust. 47 remain with that single 5. It's 32, double 16.
Ah, 27.
Once again, thwarted by the unmatched speed of sound compared to light. Always,
100.
always getting the best of us here.
yep.
You know, I've studied a lot of physics, Tim. Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah. Oh, Neiman making messes. Making absolute messes.
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
Oh, I
44.
wasn't sure if that third dart from GR had found its way to that treble 20. The angles sure look good. Not much margin of error here, though, on this double 2. Even less on this double 1, and boy, did he need that margin of error on that one. Good marker. I don't mind that first one. Nice.
Two.
I do mind that second one, though. I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather bust in that situation or leave it in the madhouse. Either way, it's GR. Oh, he did hit the treble, and then he came inside on the double 15 attempt. 7 will be the attempt to set up double 4. Oh,
Yeah,
and
why
he'll
not?
just bust it.
60.
That's going to be a bust with
74.
an 89 scored.
That bust.
GR all the way back. Do not pass go. Do not collect one leg. Unless one up. I said 1 up, 1 in.
Yeah. Second
Like
archer.
a Nostradamus, I am. Give me those Mayan papers. I'll make some edits. The old 1 up, 1 in. You'll love to see it.
100.
Yeah, good.
Wow. So not for lack of effort on GR's side here. That's for sure. Well, it feels better than that 32 darts, but well, that's where we're at.
100.
Uh, 80, 95.
Pressure, pressure. It's not going to stop from either of these. Except some of that faltering around the finish line is really what's separating this. As we saw earlier when we checked in on those booth stats. Let me bring those in again. Where the heck? Oh, here it is. Yeah, just that bigger disparity there between the first time and the average for GR. And no combination finishes yet to speak of either.
121.
But a whole bunch of power scoring, that is for sure. Oh, Tim, I just remember something.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's too late. You're supposed to say what
Ooh.
faster. Never mind. We'll try it again later.
Okay.
What?
That's
What?
okay.
What am I supposed to say later?
It was just supposed to be a quicker what for the pacing of the
Okay,
joke. and
okay,
it
okay,
just,
okay. Sorry.
Not the preparation time I had hoped for. There's not a lot of
I
things
didn't
I had
know
hoped
what
for.
kind of setup you needed there.
85.
Also, doesn't help that we're both wearing like big, bulky over the ear, or like around the ear headphones.
85.
If we keep on doing this, I'm gonna have to go like big boy.
Was there also any way that your feed could just go into my earbuds? No?
Not with the much cheaper and like kind of scalable, even though that's not the right word for it, but whatever. So we're going to use scalable solution is like a more professional like in-ear rig.
Oh, okay.
That's just like the
Yeah.
clip-on, like
Oh,
you'll see.
25,
Tony Romo wearing or whatever.
34, 38, yeah.
Well, Neiman looking for a 17 dart break of throw here for the match.
120, 135.
Yeah,
And
good
that's going to be
odds.
pressurized. That will be pressurized, indeed. 17. Ahem. 17. Tim, I'm speaking clearly, right?
17?
Yeah, I'm enunciating this. There we go.
Pow!
Tops.
Yeah, second
Wow.
archer.
Man, hey, nice starts,
Neiman.
Neiman. Good luck in the
Here to
finals.
fight.
Oh, thank you very much for this game, mate.
Man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Neiman, just stay on the call here. I'll add the next opponent to it, okay? So yeah, just stay on, and I'll add the finals. But you know, take like 5 minutes. Take your time, before the next match. All right, cool, man. Good darts, dude. That was really fun. That was really good. All All right, man. I'm gonna go mute here for a little bit, but I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes. Alrighty. Okay, so we are going to pull up some music. Got the bracket going on here, and we will be back with you all in. Tim thought I was talking to him there. I wasn't. We'll be back with you all. He'll get the hang of it. I mean, it's all awkward. We'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes time. I got to check in on that other semifinal as well. Here's some more awesome royalty-free music for you to bump along with and get stuck in your head. It's the best music ever. championship matchup for you here. On the left side of your board, playing out of Haifa, Israel, we've got Neiman Hasida.
Yeah.
On the right side, as I this Spotify, on the right side, oh, Adon, Waynesboro?
Yes.
Yes.
Out of Waynesboro, Virginia. Adon Mojica, qTour, we are global. We love it. You should join us. So far, we've got some numbers here. Adon just putting up a storm. #1 ranked so far on qTour through one event and today. Neiman, though, undefeated in his campaign. Fantastic averages here. We just saw just a killer match between Neiman and GR in that semifinal in the top part of the bracket. Just absolutely silly numbers. Looking forward to more real exciting action here as we get this one going. The players are ready, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and shut myself off on our video chat, and it's game on, guys. Shoot 'em well.
All right. Hey, you wanna go ahead and diddle?
Ooh, we get a cork on here too.
Your choice. Your choice. Abu.
Yeah. True, yeah. True, yeah. Okay.
All right, little cork in here. And in qTour, we do PDC style
25.
corking, so 25, 50 outside of the bowl are the only three targets you can hit.
50.
Wow!
50.
Putting on an early show,
Perfect.
the cork goes
Perfect.
25,
Yeah.
50,
Yeah.
and we're underway.
Yeah, done. Okay. Yeah, done. Okay. All the best. All the best and good luck. All the best and good luck.
Yes.
And Adon to throw
Yes.
first here
Well.
in this race to 4. We got Yippin' Dogs, we got some Miller Lights, Gilligan here.
100.
I'm good right now. Thank you.
100.
Yeah. Good shot. Good
Thank you,
shot.
buddy. Thank you, buddy.
And we are off. Nice start from Adon, going with a ton to get it going. See if I can Ooh, Congress saying Mervin King throwing in a
100.
127 and the
100.
match.
Da.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Masters update. Let's pull our broadcast booth up here. Get some deep match stats.
95. 95.
Dots.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all can feel free to talk over me. Like I just this thing does a good job of filtering stuff out, and it's the ambiance anyway.
What is 3? What is 3?
Yeah, Gilligan needs the mic here. Actually, you want to give him your headset?
Yeah.
With some good commentary here.
125. 125.
Already, just the classic. You know, the stats always look good at the beginning of the match, don't they?
Oh yeah, at the beginning of the match, I love my stats. By the end of the first game, I'm already getting a little disappointed.
140.
Just trying to loosen up the
140.
cord
Great
for
shot.
here.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
thanks. Yeah,
Kind of got him
thanks.
on like a 2-foot leash.
I see.
Kill this one. Just unplug the monitor. Everything from the monitor.
84. 84.
So I'm very curious about the math here.
Oh, aren't we all?
Both of these guys, I
Aren't
have
we
seen
all?
them just absolutely leave themselves on an island.
So I do think about this every now and then, especially when the hashtag BMathAware concept comes up. If you want to grab that, that was Shelby's
Chair over
the
there?
little chair. Yeah,
Let's
we'll
do
get
that.
Gilligan here on the booth.
100.
Shot.
Yeah, thanks.
And I'll have to share my own admissions of some math guilt that if only you could see his reaction when I say this stuff. I'm not proud of it. So what I was saying is Mike rejoins us here is Mike Gilligan here. If you were playing in the tournament earlier, you know him from part of the bracket.
60, 70, 70.
Ran the first darts I ever really kind of experienced ever. It really kind of taught me and my wife what darts was. And
Oh, Aiden left himself a 17.
so
Hi,
it could have been well, yeah, it was probably just like a bad miss. But anyway, what I was going to say is I used to go for the bullseye. Like I used to try to set up the bullseye. Like, you know, I go up with 3 darts in hand with 50, and I would shoot for the bull. I think like one time you maybe asked me about it, but like, you didn't want to fight that fight. It was just like whatever. But I think about that sometimes.
It's just like the wizard, man. He will hit a 1 to leave him a 170.
Right.
He wants that big checkout.
Second dart.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, Don, getting the work done.
Two shooting, buddy. Two shooting.
All right,
Finish
this should be a very low dart match here. Woo! Look at those stats.
88 average for both of them.
So is it Aiden or Adon?
Adon.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't get a chance to ask him.
Yeah, that'll be another feature coming.
But
to
I
Don's
was
episode.
listening when you commented, I think a week ago.
45.
Boy, if that guy could get his math down,
Yep.
he could be a terror. Let's see if these guys can keep that up. That was
43,
fun.
43.
I didn't even watch the whole thing. So what was your reasoning not increasing the best of for the finals, just to keep it all standard more or less?
44.
So far,
44.
yeah, let's keep it standard. Kind of reduce work on my end, and just to keep things running. Ultimately, just to have a consistent time pressure and stuff. Once we are a couple months into this, and I think we have like a consistent head count week to week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll know with more confidence.
When we
know
started,
what-
was it 14 today?
12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 12-sided bracket today. So, and really the question is just how many rounds, right? It's like what's the base square that you're starting
58,
with, right? So in this
58.
case, it's like a round of 16. And so that is
Yep.
what dictates the time length. And so if we start to get to 32s, that'll change that conversation about like
One,
pretty drastically. That could change that conversation about.
Well,
like,
the good
overall
thing
match
is that even though, like, even if you double the number, basically you're only extended. You're not doubling the length, the width of the
right, 'cause
bracket.
there's infinite boards.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Which is nice.
I think best of 7 is a good compromise. You feel like you can get into it.
Yeah. I mean,
16.
several folks have asked about it, kind of in the global Slack channel and privately. And what I'd say is like everything else, it's just always under reassessment, right?
Absolutely.
After qTour number 4, we'll take a look at it. We'll see what sort of registrations we're getting, and yeah, could totally see this going to 9s or even 11s for the championship.
Well, for what it is, I like the concept. So for what it is, I think that works pretty well. Is Mad Matt listening? Because I know he always listens.
Good question. I haven't seen him in the chat so far. Ooh, Bradley Warren joining us.
qTour.
Unfortunate he was not able to
I
join
like
us
that
here
even
today.
though he's not mic'd up, he can still be vocal throughout the whole darts match. God bless you, Mad Matt.
So no Mad Matt here, but Conqueror saying there's been an echo from one of the players. Oh, that's because I didn't turn off the desktop mic, so thank you, Conqueror. I am the worst.
Oh, does that mean ambient noise coming in?
No, I had the audio double piped from the players. Basically, it was getting two sources. It's complicated.
It is
was,
complicated.
Too much of yab yab ya. And
Sonia and I were trying to get both of our AirPods on
What do you
one device so that we could house party to play fun darts.
Bless your heart.
Good Lord. I got it to work like 3 weeks ago. Then on Friday, we were all ready to go. The gang was all ready.
81.
It took me half an hour, and I had to finally quit.
Yep.
They both said connected, but they
Yep.
didn't both work.
The whole, like, what I've heard with the Bluetooth stuff is if you're able to maintain one-to-one, right, do one accessory to one device and do that, you're fine.
It is easy.
But as soon as you want to get more intelligent than that, as soon as you want to get, like, multiple devices.
So what we
both
did
turns,
was
then it's
she just took her phone and paired her AirPods to that and joined house party through her phone, but it turned into a giant echo chamber because we could only leave her phone so far away from us. Oh, technology. Come on, man. Step it up. Oh, is this still game 2? I thought they'd be well done with this. All right. So I was playing GR earlier today, and he got up to the line with a 63 and vocalized his thoughts, and he said, 63, trip 7, double 6.
42.
And I almost wanted to stop him,
Interesting.
but I let it go. I mean, I don't give other dart players advice while we're playing,
Of course.
but I like the trip 13, double 12.
Oh, for sure.
Because you get tons of options there. And you know, on a 65, in all the time I've been playing darts, it never occurred to me that a trip 19 was left you an 8. I always have gone 15s. So, and you had one too, right? A trip 11 is kind of what you do on a 65.
I'm 25.
Oh, you like the bull? I gotcha.
61 to 65.
That seems to be the trend right now. Yeah. It just scares me because every time I shoot for the bull, kind of wanting to hit the single, I always hit the double. Or I hit a 1. Or
See
whatever.
what the 70 turns into here. If it's 18s or 10s. If it's 18s, that might be 3 of them. I don't know, that might tell me that's a triple 1.
Mm-hmm.
It was a triple 1 to leave 67. Now it's 65. And you wanted the 25 for tops.
33.
Oh, that's a bummer. Just a little bit off.
Double 12 here for Don.
There it is. Very nice.
Yeah, perfect.
It is amazing how the dart count can just get away from you so fast below 100. You can race down there in like 9 darts and then take another 12 to get out.
That's the rub. Speaking of which, let's actually quantify that. Wow. Okay, so these players doing a pretty good job.
Ooh,
Not letting
geez,
that
yeah.
slip too much. So, Neiman looking at a 71 or 72 first 9 and a 65 overall. So just about a 7-point disparity there. And Don shooting about a 70 with a 70 first 9. Just nothing splitting his overall average in his first 9. Just getting that checkout
16.
job done with checkouts of 17 and 24. So interesting, no combination finishes despite that lack of disparity between the first 9 and the overall average. Interesting.
I am definitely looking forward to the day because I know everybody,
41.
especially in the Premier League, is capable of it, of several ton-plus finishes per match. I think it's going to happen. I feel like I'm closer and closer to being comfortable to do it.
Yeah, we've been having sweats. I know in the Challenge League A division especially, some
114.
good sweats.
I've had several ton-plus, but usually it's like a 108 or something, not like a big exciting one. Uh-oh, drifting into the 5s.
40.
I'm pretty sure I missed starts for a 148 and a 155 or something the other day, my first week of Photo.
In my last match, I forgot the guy's name from Michigan.
Toaster, Dave?
No,
Or Sweats?
Sweats.
Oh, gosh. Absolute monster. We'll talk about him soon, I'm sure.
I had a 167 and hit the single bowl at the end. I know.
68. 73. Yeah.
So let me see who's in the chat here. Bradley Warren saying Neiman with the long sleeves popping in them ton 40s.
100.
Lots.
Right there.
I still often play in a hoodie. Everyone thinks I'm crazy for it, but it's like comfortable. But
That's pretty nuts. I guess it's all about what you get used to, right?
Well, I will admit that like as soon as I take it off and I start throwing, my groupings become insanely more consistent. Like as soon as all that nonsense isn't just like touching my arm.
Well, a case in point, remember the at the Grackle turning off the light on the circumluminator to warm up,
Right.
and then turning the light on, and suddenly, it's just like practicing putting in a hole that's only about the size of the golf ball.
Yep.
45.
I'm a big believer in that.
And I
If
still
you
do
want to
that
improve,
At home in our practice, I'll go lights
Yep.
out, just
Mhm.
ambient light from the driveway coming in. And
same
that's it.
here. Same here.
I hate the 20s from 108, but he doesn't get punished for it. Oh, and then he goes down to 16s on 88. Come on, Neiman.
48.
Neiman, a man.
See,
not
you
after
can
my
leave.
heart.
I mean, leaving a 48's not bad, but he certainly could have left a 40 had he not done that.
60.
Hashtag BMathAware. Neiman, 20 for tops. He's got 6 added at least, if he needs them. To get a leg on the board here in this championship. Which, if you've been listening, you will know remains
The red
best
bit.
of 7.
The lipstick. Ooh,
21.
dropped to the
Trying
side.
to put the makeup on the commute in, down the pothole.
Oh, that stinks.
That lipstick smeared all over the cheek. No pressure, though.
26.
No pressure on this 3-9.
Yeah, that 151 is a far way away.
Seven, 19, 19 for double 10.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
29.
No, sorry. 29. Yeah, 29.
That might have just been a language thing there. I don't think that was a math thing with the 17. I think that was just getting the English words. Neiman typically
Oh.
really right on with his math.
Aiden is feeling some anxiety here at the end of this one. I've been there. All right, is he going to split it or go for it? What would you
He's
do,
gonna
Matt?
go for it. I would go for it
I'd go for it.
because I'm still at the point where I lack my confidence in splitting it effectively, not busting.
I agree, because you look like a real idiot. Oh, a little dangerous there over the 20. Ooh, now 126. Let's see if he does it proper or no. Yep. All right. It's on. It's
Oh,
on.
Looking for the
Oh, if
bullseye
he's doing the
for
math,
the
I'm going to
1-2-6
smack him.
for a 3-0 lead.
Is he just taking a breath?
Yes, for sure.
All right, let's all take a breath for a dawn. Oh, well, that's a good
Great
effort at it.
effort.
That is a good
And
effort
was
at
that a
it.
member's miss?
Somebody
into
said
the 18?
57, 67, 76.
I think that's a 94.
86, 94.
That is a member's miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have no
Quality
idea
miss. That'll put a
what
little
member
pressure on.
counts as the member's miss. A lot of ways to miss the bullseye. The best way is into the single 18.
Single 18 or single 10.
Is that what? No, probably not. I don't know. Y'all listen in the chat if you're getting that rooster. Neiman not getting there.
Oh,
Adonis
man.
called all the way back.
It's the pressure of the championship, I tell you. It is hard to get over. It's time to just rely on that muscle memory.
Good marker.
Got
he does
it. Well, that was
He's
tight combo.
relentless.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got a little sloppy. Got a little sloppy.
Come on, Neiman.
Unlucky dart for you, buddy.
I don't like the direction that these start counts are going.
Nope. That is the next game would be what, 33 darts?
Something not good.
Let's reverse it. It's a roller coaster. Let's
Let's
get it
slow
going
down.
down again.
16.
Averages coming back down.
Yep.
Neiman throwing a 61, Adon a 64. And that doubling for Neiman definitely puts some disparity there. 76 on the first 9. So 16 off of his overall average. Those legs will get you.
That first 9, I do like it. It is satisfying to see it, but I'm not really sure it completely tells a story about how you're throwing.
None of it does.
None of it does. That's exactly true.
You know, I was explaining to Tim earlier the emphasis on dart counts and more
Yeah.
specifically visits.
Yeah.
Right? Just visits.
At the end of the day, that's all you can do. There was, one mathematician that I met, we were discussing this, kind of having a heated debate over which stats. I claim that no stat could ever really tell you who the better dart player was.
40.
And he made the point that it is from 201 down, whoever has the least number of darts thrown through the match is the winner the majority of the time.
45.
But that is so boring and nerdy, nobody would ever, well, maybe you.
Oh, maybe the people who listen to this too. If Akipedia is out there listening, or any of the super alpha fans of the Bang Average podcast are finding their way onto here.
Yeah, what's the stat? What's your stat that tells the story?
Yeah.
Oh man, let's start lighting it up, guys. 12 darts and neither one of them near and out.
Not like it was at the beginning.
I know. We got to get that. Guess it's like a relationship. I really feel like the more consistent this qTour is and the more used to other players that we become, and the less we try to be nice and say the nice shot and
I hate it.
make the little comments.
I see it on camera. I hate nice shots.
It absolutely grosses me out. But over time,
Folks, if you're playing like
but
Gilligan
whenever
next
you,
week,
yeah, don't
tell them nice
don't
shot
tell me
a
nice
lot.
shot until I hit a 9-dart game. Just shut it. But I want to be a nice person, so if my opponent is saying nice shot, I kind of want to respond.
Yeah.
But I think after
120.
after
feed the
playing
pigeons,
them
Mike.
several
Don't-
times,
don't
we
feed
get
the pigeons.
comfortable,
Don't feed the pigeons.
Good shot.
Yes, thanks.
and then we don't have to do that.
Neiman pressure. Because, in his last match, Neiman and GR were at like 70 or under through 6 visits, like every single
26.
time.
Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Well, the just to let everybody know, it's not a mean thing about nice shot. It's just if I threw a 7 and a 26 and then hit a ton 40, literally speaking, that is not good darts.
Yep.
39.
Yeah, Neiman there, speaking of not good darts, missing tops there.
Ooh,
way off
into
to
the
the right to
one.
that single one. But it's not going to get that second trouble that he needs
85.
to make it matter. So, again, the 719 split here for Neiman. So leg on the board.
As I found out today, the 3 is not a bad thing to fall into from a 39.
Yeah.
So you literally could probably close your eyes and hit something good on the 39.
Hold my beer. There he goes. Neiman, well
Third
called out.
dart. All
Man.
right, we'll take it. 24 darter.
Yeah, thanks.
Staying alive. Staying alive. All right, Neiman.
All right.
See what we can turn
That might
into.
be the bump that got Neiman over. When I played him, I got him in 3 games, and it was pretty mediocre darts. And then when he won his first one, he really hit the gas pedal.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Sometimes you just got to get that first one in the bag, right?
It'll take an LLD at this point with a Don after that 3-0 lead early.
There we go. It is tense.
Ooh. And it's off.
100.
I feel like Neiman's darts are hitting with a little bit more authority right now than they were just a few minutes ago.
$41.
All right, get into the tunnel, Neiman. Oh, wait, Neiman?
Neiman.
Neiman, sorry. Ugh, come on, get in the tunnel. Ay-ya!
Not the favorable 19.
Unlucky.
That is a sick feeling.
We did the old Catcher's Curse to Neiman last match. We were talking about how incredibly they were both doing, and then Neiman's next throw is like treble 5.
There we go, yep. Well, and the point that I always try to make to dart players, especially if you're good but you're trying to get better, is those were not bad darts. They just barely missed the targets that he was aiming at, so that is not something you come back to the Aki and try to fix. You just have to put it behind you and throw.
Ooh,
There's an 85.
56.
Oh,
yeah, it was
okay,
hot
got
and
it.
cold and then just right.
How did that turn into a 56?
66.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Ooh, Neiman.
Ooh,
64.
Losing the range there with those. Fortunate, very fortunate to find
Yeah.
some love with that third.
boy, if we could figure out how to make that switch consistently, we would be the best dart players ever.
Oh,
Four.
Well, don't tell Shelby because I've told her I am the best art player ever. So
Mm-hmm.
let's not
Mm-hmm.
bust that bubble.
We'll leave it.
$59.
Do you happen to know what time it is in Neiman's area
I
of the
don't
world?
know.
It was an 8-hour difference. Oh, this isn't so bad for him. So it'd be like 9:30 at night or 10 o'clock at night.
Around there, I think. Yeah, I don't know what
you.
math to do. I know it's sort of
It's 8 hours
Okay.
advance because he and I had to go back and forth quite a few times. I ended up playing him at 10:30 in the morning from my classroom, which was pretty cool and impressed the students. Well, the students weren't there, but I told them the next day, and they were very impressed.
We're international here. We love connecting folks from all over the world.
I think it's super cool.
79, 89, 90, 91. Yeah.
All right.
Great shot, man. Good lead.
You know what would be really amazing is that the Dart League that could welcome people from around the world, if we could find like a magic start time that worked for, like even if it's 6 in the morning for us, but if that hits enough people around the world, somebody is going to have to play at midnight or 1 in the morning or whatever. I'd do it.
Yeah. And then that's what this could the starting point here, right, is intentionally U.S. and Europe,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
It's 6 p.m. And 6, 7 p.m.
So the 6:51.
That's totally the game, right? I've thought a lot about Australia time zones. Would love to get.
That's the hardest one. It's so tough. But if you're my wife, you just FaceTime people when you get home, and you don't really care what time it is. You hit the double one?
Yeah. I think you needed to recover.
See, emoting, I swear, emoting hurts. You got to just see that double one go, and you got to hit that double 19 before your brain even has time to catch up.
Opportunity here for some bad math awareness.
Agreed. Let's see.
Oh, well, I think it's just 24.
14 bull?
No, I think it's 12s.
Okay.
I think it's 12s.
Wait, he hit a 20, right? Is that a trick?
Oh, it was double. Okay, yeah. So it was treble
77.
20. Double 5 missed on the double 12 attempt.
Oh, bummer.
And then missed the double 7 with the single 7.
Oh my word! Good luck at it, man.
That is a
Yes,
bummer.
I thought that first one was true.
Oh wow.
So for the match here, for the championship, to be undisputed.
Oh, here we go. This is tense throw. 17-3 wire.
We all know how bad that could go.
Yes, we do.
Jitters. A chance.
Boy, this is a shaky dart here. How's he going to deal with this?
Wow.
3 for double 2 or 5 for double 1?
What's your preference here, Matt?
3 for double 2 is more forgiving on the double 2.
I agree.
But I also wouldn't blame someone for going 5 and then up and in.
I think it's a 50-50 split.
Ooh, well, nothing split about that. That's just a bust into the 15.
No, I think that was inside the 2.
No.
Or,
5.
Oh man, good luck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wow. The angle I'm looking at
Yeah, the flight
is so wrong. Jeez.
oh, there we go. Adon is the champion of the day.
Mike, congratulations to you. Yeah.
One of these days, we'll do player interviews.
Yes, double.
But
Yes.
today is not that day.
Mike, congratulations.
Thank you. You could have hit that.
All right, let's bring it to the bracket. Move on with our day. So Adon here, bracket kind of moved out on me a little bit. Adon the champion. And all right, screw the bracket. We'll just go back to the booth here. Nope. Sandy's, there we go. All right, well, that's it for us. We're still here. We had Mike joining us.
Oh,
Wait, am I doing
it's
this the right
backwards.
way? Yep. All right, there we go. So,
Glad you could join us, guys.
couple of qTour action here. 2 weeks from now, so we're not going to do this next Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, going to take a break. qTour number 3 starting up. CityLeagueDarts.com for all the info. YouTube.com/CityLeagueDarts for the subscriptions. Twitter.com/CityLeagueDarts. CityLeagueDarts. Cheers. Catch you all next time. And then Tim.
That is so cool.
From Tim's backyard. All right, let me just throw on the bracket, throw on some music.